Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Halloween. Happy life, guys. Good afternoon. Good morning for some. Good evening for some. It's really great to see all of you guys. Hi, everyone in the chat. Someone had said, is Elon the guest today? Unfortunately, not. Maybe one day we'll get Elon on the show. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's been a really cool weekend for me. Took the weekend, obviously, was scrolling through crypto Twitter, but was looking at the markets in general. But yeah, there's so much going on. As you could see right here, we have a ton of topics to cover today. So much has happened, including obviously the Elon Twitter takeover. Just before I get into the show, everyone, I hope you guys are, wearing some Halloween fits today. This is what I got going on. As you could see, I'm a baseball bandit, you know, swaggy, my Bitcoin hat on, right? I know my hair's a mess. I got a Bitcoin hat on, feeling swagalicious, to be honest. Just really enjoying the vibes. I also, you guys might have seen my other really interesting costume on Twitter. Too lazy to get a Halloween costume. And admittedly, both of these items are not mine. They are my dad's. But I am a baseball player today, ready to throw some cool pitches at you guys. Woo! Throw some crypto news. Woo! Ooh. Oh, that fell on the floor. It's okay. We're going to keep going. It's great to see everyone in the chat. I see we got DNB, we got Flat Smack, we got Jim, Justin, Ozzy. I know we have some others in the audience that are watching. It's good to see you guys. I know that you guys aren't in the chat, but if you guys are in the audience, please make sure you smash the like, make sure you subscribe, and say hello in the chat. Everyone there is extremely, extremely friendly. Also want to say a shout out to my members, Bullduck and Ozzy in the chat. Always cool, always here, and they're supporters of the channel that get to use cool emojis like those like I just threw in there. If you guys are interested, throw me a $5 super chat. You throw me a $5 super chat, I'll give you a hug. Because I feel like giving love today. I think a lot of people need love today, so I'm willing to give you love. I'll give everyone a hug for free right now. Oh my God, it's Mitch Ray? No. See, Mitch Ray is lurking out here. Mitch Ray, if you guys don't know him, he's an OG in the space. He is known as the Lord of Charts. Yes, the Lord. If you guys are able to click on his channel, which I believe you are if he's in the chat, make sure you go subscribe. He will be on my show. I believe it's November 7th. So that's like a week from now. You'll see Mitch Ray. He's an OG, like I said. So make sure you watch out for him. I want to jump into the show today. I want to drop some alpha for you guys. I was on a Twitter Spaces this morning with some people from Wisdom Tree. It's pretty cool. I have some friends over at Wisdom Tree. I know they're working to do stuff with crypto. So that's bullish AF. Again, happy Halloween, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I see we have a few more people in here. We have Chris Hart. We have Drumming Science and another heart from Mitch Ray. Much love for Mitch Ray. I just want to jump in real quick. Make sure you guys could see the BTCs. Before I even jump into the market, what am I even doing? I'm ignoring what other special day it is today. Not only is it Halloween, not only is it Monday where we kick off our week, but it is also the 14th birthday of Satoshi's white paper. The reason why we're all here. That was for drama. The white paper has been out for 14 years, outlining what we are doing in this space, outlining the freedoms that Bitcoin provides. Go read the white paper. Happy birthday, white paper. It's officially 14. It's a teen. It's in a point in its life where it's really discovering life. Anyway, speaking of Bitcoin, Bitcoin right now is at 20,396. Happy to see it. Happy to see above 20K. Kind of sick of the teens, but other traders are saying 14K could be the next major level. Other traders are calling 10. Some are maybe calling the other way and saying we're going into the 20s. We've seen the bottom. The bottom is in. Do you guys think the bottom is in? Let me know in the chat. The past 7 days, Bitcoin is up a nice 5%, which is good to see. The past few weeks on the show, I've been showing these stats from CoinMarketCap, and we've just been seeing the past 7 days flat, boring. But now we're seeing some action, which is good to see. Speaking of action, Ethereum sitting right here. You see it's up 17% in the past 7 days. We saw a big run up with Ethereum. You know what? Let's look at a chart because I like charts now. Guys, I'm interested in the charts. I am wanting to be a chart connoisseur. Charts are very important now that I'm learning. There's just so much that comes into it. But look at this. Holy shishi poo. I can't even. This is amazing. Happy to see some price action. as always, we don't see anything really spicy in the top three. I'm wondering when another, alt is going to take the top three spot besides Tether. You know what I mean? I'm looking for something spicy, but we see BNB is making a comeback. We're going to be speaking about BNB a little bit today, in part just because we're going to be talking a little bit about CZ Binance. Speaking of CZ, Twitter, Elon, let's just jump into it. Let's get zesty over here. Elon Musk has taken control of Twitter. I'm so excited. I mean, I'm excited in some ways, scared in others. As always, you have to be wary with new takeovers and things like this. I hope Elon is for free speech, and it seems like he is. The things that he's saying, the things that he's been doing ever since he even took over Twitter has been saying a lot. I even did a short video on this. It was like 1 minute during the week just to recap everything going on with Twitter. But I'll break it down for you guys today. Don't worry. I will take care of you. Hugs. Okay. So October 26th, Elon Musk tweeted, entering Twitter HQ, let that sink in. Look at Elon walking in with an actual sink to make the pun. Whoever was the assistant that got that sink for him, good for you, man. You did something good that day. He also said he met a lot of cool people at Twitter. Now, I remember seeing that day pictures of people being like, OMG, Elon's here. Some people looked horrified in those pictures. Some looked very excited. There was also a part where he tweeted the next day, Dear Twitter advertisers. And there was yes, this was the quote I really liked from it. He goes, this is why I bought Twitter. I didn't do it because it would be easy. I didn't do it to make more money. I did it to try to help humanity whom I love, with some passion right there. And I do so with humility, recognizing that failure in pursuing this goal, despite our best efforts, is a very real possibility. Guys, Elon acknowledges that this is not an easy job, and he knows that Twitter plays a huge role in pretty much everything. Ooh, I didn't even show that to you guys. Yeah, here's the quote. He acknowledges that this is not an easy job. He does know what he put out there. He does know the ideologies that he put out there about free speech and everything like that. We do know that Kanye West purchased Parler. And Elon Musk did make a meme, including him, Kanye, and someone else with, all their social medias. Guys, there's a lot to be said here. There's a lot to be said. And of course, we're thinking right now, is this good for crypto? So yeah, there's so much here. Let's move on. Here, someone posting a picture of Twitter headquarters. As you can see, a lot of people were happy. Others were a little bit frightened that Elon was in the room. Let's keep scrolling up his feed. He then tweeted, why is it saying it's unavailable? That's so weird. Well, you guys could see it here. He tweeted, the bird is freed. Guys, the bird is free. It's flying free. The bird is free. What does this mean? Is everything on Twitter going to change? Maybe. I know Elon was talking about the X app, and I can't find the tweet at the moment. I know I did cover it on the Weekly Zest, maybe 1 or 2 Zests ago. The Weekly Zest, we got this stuff. We got the alpha. But he did say the bird is freed, and he wanted to create an app called the X app, something where you could pretty much do everything, whether that's payments and communication. I believe he related it to some app in China. Forgot the name of it. Something chat, where you could do everything on it. That's what Elon's thinking right now. He then formed a content moderation council that will help choose what I guess could go on Twitter. I have mixed opinions about that. We'll keep going. There's been so much that happened. Even, there were fake people outside of Twitter HQ saying that they worked at Twitter when they didn't. I thought that was hilarious. Then Elon Musk started tweeting about fresh baked bread and pastries are some of the greatest joys of life. I would love to hear your opinions on that. Personally, I'm a croissant person. I love chocolate croissants. If you see me at a conference, if you see me in the lobby of something, I have a croissant in my hands. It's just what it is. So I agree. On top of everything getting spicy, when Elon's just coming in, guns blazing, he comes in, the CEO and the CFO of Twitter were immediately fired and escorted out of Twitter HQ. Savage. No other way to describe what's going on here. I cannot believe this happens. Elon came in knowing what he wanted to do. This man has a plan. CZ Binance was on CNBC this morning, and he said Elon Musk is a genius. And sometimes we don't understand what Elon does just because he's just kind of in his own, I don't want to say his own world because that's not really it, but he has his own ideologies, and maybe sometimes we just aren't up to speed with it, right? He has a plan. This man has a plan. He immediately started executing upon that plan. What exact day was this? I think this was Thursday, where the CEO and the CFO were escorted out of Twitter. And he even put Chief Twit in his bio. So this also acknowledges that Elon is not even saying he's the CEO of Twitter. He's just Chief Twit right now. He's just Chief Twit. Speaking of Binance, let's actually just jump into what's going on with Binance and Twitter here. Can you guys see this? So Binance invests $500 million into Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. So many people are talking about this. So let's look at the key takeaways. The crypto exchange Binance invested $500 million in Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. With Binance as an investor, speculation about Twitter running on blockchain technology has arisen. For Binance, the deal would bridge social media and news into Web3. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. This is great. This is bullish news for crypto. Obviously, I even heard FTX tried to invest in Twitter and it was denied. But Binance was able to invest in Twitter. That tells you something. This is the clip from CZ Binance's interview this morning. So I want to see if the audio plays if I share this a different way. So give me one moment. Okay. Let's do Chrome tab, share audio, share. Okay, guys, let me know in the chat if this works. I apologize in advance if it doesn't, but I'm trying my best here. Let's see if it works. Okay, so obviously I'm getting a little bit of trouble here. Basically what CZ is saying in this interview is that he's bridging the gap between...
Tell us how the deal came together in terms of why you decided to invest with him.
Well, the deal was put together a few months back. Elon was buying, not buying it, and we haven't changed our position. There are many reasons for supporting the deal. Twitter is a free speech platform, which is global, which is extremely important. We want to support strong entrepreneurs. Elon Musk is a very strong entrepreneur. Twitter is a tool that I use personally very heavily. So, and we want to make sure that crypto has a seat at the table when it comes to free speech. So, and there are more tactical things like we want to help bring Twitter into Web3 when they're ready. And yeah, we want to help solve those immediate problems, like, as you just mentioned earlier, charging for memberships, etc. That can be done very easily globally using cryptocurrencies as a means of payments. Possibly.
Elon has hinted that this could turn into a sort of super app. Do you think that's possible? And what would that look like in your mind?
I think that's very possible. So everybody have a different meaning of super app in their head. I'm not sure if my version is going to be the same as Elon's, but he was referring to WeChat very heavily, right. And I use WeChat quite a lot. So payments, social media, messaging, ordering food, everything. Yeah.
How concerned are you as an investor in this business about the outside interests and potential pressures that could come on Elon as a result of not just owning Twitter, but obviously he has Tesla, which has...
Okay, this is kind of going into something that we don't really need to go into, but you see what I'm saying here. You see what I'm saying. This is extremely bullish. CZ is a very, very smart individual. If you guys did not know, he has been on the Miss Teen Crypto show. So definitely go check out that interview I did with CZ Binance. He is the definition of someone that went from nothing to one of the richest men in the world, literally. He knows what's up. CZ is a guy for the peeps. He's one of us. I'm so bullish on what he's doing right now because he's making sure, like he said, that crypto has a seat at the table. He's investing $500 million into Twitter, even though, okay, maybe that's not like the biggest amount. He's not the biggest person that has the biggest piece of Twitter, but come on. This is amazing for crypto. You have to give this man credit. All CZ does is try to spread adoption relentlessly. He's traveled to over 40 plus countries this year, I think he said on Twitter, talking to world leaders. And now he's involved in Twitter, which is, of course, one of the biggest global platforms in the world besides Facebook, where a ton of people are sharing their thoughts. Freedom of speech. What's more free representation? What has the biggest representation of freedom? Crypto, Bitcoin. And now even CZ saying in this interview that it's a possibility that maybe what they're talking about with verification badges and subscriptions and things like that could be paid with crypto, possibly. If Binance is the way to bridge this gap, then why not root for them? This is bullish. Bullish, bullish, bullish. Woo! Yeah, Phil, I feel you. What? You didn't know chocolate croissants were a thing? Guys, has anyone in this chat tried chocolate croissants or is it just me? Anyway, yeah, this is bullish, guys. Come on. Give CZ the freaking credit out here. Let's keep going with our news. Twitter is doing a lot of bullish things. Speaking of crypto and Twitter to begin with, there's so much going on here. Take a look. So Twitter is now working on a wallet prototype that supports crypto deposit and withdrawals. Woo! Guys, this is so amazing. Another really good thing for crypto. As long as I feel like there's not really a problem with it, as long as we have our own keys, then I'd be all right with that. But even if there's a Web2 on-ramp with email and username and password even, or just simply connected to your Twitter, where right now you could see, let's see, can I make my thing full screen? Where we see, home, explore, notifications, messages, bookmarks. Why wouldn't there be a wallet tab right here? That's at least what I could envision. Twitter, take this idea from me, please. I'll help you with it, Twitter. So, yes, of course, more crypto adoption is underway. We have this as well. Speaking of NFTs, crypto adoption, Twitter will allow users to buy and sell NFTs through tweets. I thought this was very cool as well because, again, the NFT market has been kind of down lately. People have been like, oh, I get it. But, we have some good news here. Even the Twitter dev account now testing NFT tweet tile. Some links to NFTs on Rarible, Magic Eden, Dapper Labs, and Jump Trade NFT will now show you a larger picture of the NFT alongside details like the title and creator. One more step in our journey to let developers impact the tweet experience. So this allows a various amount of blockchains. Off the top of my head, I know that's ETH, Solana, Flow. Let's see if the article lists. I think it does. Yeah. Including Ethereum, Solana, Flow, Block, Polygon, Tezos, and Immutable X. I think there's more than that, but that's a lot of crypto adoption right there. See, yeah, that's another thing you have to think about with the crypto wallet thing. Crypto wallet without private keys, they suspend you. Goodbye, crypto. Yeah, you always got to make sure you have your keys. And if you don't have your keys, of course, do your due diligence on that. You know the risks in doing that. We have more crypto adoption news. Cash App now added support for Bitcoin Lightning Network. Let's go. This occurred October 25th. So, of course, more Bitcoin adoption within the bear market. I know I was talking to some traders. I was talking to some friends. Even, Mitch Ray, I mentioned this too. I cannot imagine the market going much lower, especially because of all the adoption that's going on. Take a look at this. According to a new page added to its support section on October 25th, Cash App, a mobile phone payment processing app created by Block Inc. And don't forget that Jack Dorsey, former CEO of Twitter, owns this, has added support for transactions via the Bitcoin Lightning Network. The new feature allows Cash App users to send and receive Bitcoin on the faster, more efficient Layer 2 protocol. Lightning is ideal for small transactions with near instant processing times compared to the minutes to hours required on the Bitcoin blockchain. That is fire. This is fire. Okay. I was on a Twitter space this morning and they were saying, one person was saying that like, oh, like, who you going to call and, a few different things and how Lightning can fail. I've never heard of a Lightning transaction failing. This is amazing. Even in El Salvador, what are they using? A lot of them are using the Lightning Network. This is a fast and efficient way to transact if you're using Bitcoin. Now we know there's other, alternatives like Litecoin and Digibuy, a few others that are quite faster than Bitcoin and confirm a lot faster. But we know we understand, we vibe. Any Bitcoin adoption is good adoption. I like this. Go Cash App. Go Cash App. Cash App has been doing a lot with Bitcoin since the start. Even though you can only buy Bitcoin on Cash App, hopefully they allow new alts soon. Every day, we're seeing new reasons to jump into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The need grows every single day. Do not forget that. We need Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't need people. People need Bitcoin. Speaking of, I remember a few weeks back on the Weekly Zest, we covered PayPal saying that they were going to fine people $2,500 if they put out what was quote unquote misinformation. PayPal then backtracked and said, no, we're not doing that. Then again, they went and put it into their terms anyway. The internet has flipped out over this, maybe as they should. We need to be in control of our funds. I don't care. I do not care. Of course, some people need to have fiat. Trust yourself. No one could be your own bank but you. No one could be in control of your wealth more than you can. It doesn't matter what goes on or who says what. Make sure you have your own keys and you are your own bank, because stuff like this is just uncalled for. More on some cooler note, because I'm getting emotional. Blockchain.com launched a Visa card with 1% cash back in crypto. I thought this was very cool. I know there's been a few stories like this week, but the card awards users 1% back in crypto. It'll be available to the US residents. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a fan. Like I said, any way we could spread crypto adoption and kind of just get more people into the ecosystem one way or another, that's what I'm happy about. What the frick, you ad? Okay, so we have more stuff going on here. Let's jump into this, and then we'll go into NFTs a little bit more. Of course, Sam Bankman-Fried is under fire yet again. There's been so much going on here between Sam Bankman-Fried. We have some more stuff going on with, Ben BitBoy kind of battling with SBF. Eric Voorhees did do an interview with Sam Bankman-Fried, and I just really wanted to share this clip of what Eric was saying because it was just so valid, and I think a lot of people just need to hear it. One moment, friends. Share system audio. There we go. Okay.
Those of us in this ecosystem, this industry, have created essentially a new financial foundation for the whole world. This is a huge responsibility. And the entire purpose of this financial foundation is that all of humanity can use an open, immutable financial layer. We are separating money from politics. We are separating money from the state. And in the same way that the church was separated from the state and everyone now hails that as one of the greatest things that humanity ever did, we now too, it comes to us to do the same for money. Money is as or more important to people than religion is. We interact with it every day in all sorts of manners. And just as mathematics or language are immutable and open to the entire human race, so too should the exchange and management of money. That is the principle that makes this entire ecosystem important. That is the principle that justifies everything that we do. And if we lose that, it will be something that we regret for the rest of our lives because we had that opportunity.
I couldn't have said it any better. Absolute alpha. Alpha. That was the most honest thing I've heard, and I respect it so much. I kind of want to show the clip of SBF getting interviewed by him, but it was kind of like, ooh, it was ouchy. It was ouchy to watch. I felt bad for Sam. Not that he was being attacked or anything, just because he really just couldn't answer some questions that were very vital to decentralization. This is something Vitalik Buterin put on Twitter, which kind of like relates to the conversation that they were having. Here we go. This is what they were talking about, how, you have to KYC to be able to enter DeFi, was basically what a big part of this conversation was about. So Vitalik jumped in on the conversation and said, KYC on DeFi front ends idea does not seem very pointful to me. It would annoy users, but do nothing against hackers. Hackers write custom code to interact with contracts already. Exchanges are clearly a much more sensible place to do KYC, and that's what's happening already. Valid. Vitalik spit in alpha. We don't need any more KYC. The whole point of DeFi, the whole point of cryptocurrency is that we could get around these barriers. Some people literally can't KYC. How is that? Like, some people literally just don't have like the identification to even do that in some other countries. We're very fortunate in the US, but we forget that a lot of these other people don't even have bank accounts in other countries, but are able to interact with a new financial system. DeFi, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. You don't need a bank account to enter this system. This is an even playing field for anybody to jump in and take part in a revolution. Don't forget the revolution we're a part of. Please. We're a part of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency because we are fighting the fight to own our own assets, be our own bank, and take control of our time and our value. Bitcoin is something that respects your time and your value. There's a finite supply. People work relentlessly for their funds, for their value, for the money they have in their bank account. But in the past few years, that value has been diminished nonstop. But Bitcoin, 21 million Bitcoin, that's all there will ever be. And how many people are there in this world? Moving on. I want to speak about NFTs a little bit. I know we spoke about the 0% royalties on my show, but what a big conversation is in the NFT space right now is 0% royalties. What I'm finding out here is that NFTs, and when you create them, sorry, I'm just multitasking. Multitasking is hard for me. So royalties are not enforced on a smart contract level. Now, there have been other exchanges, NFT exchanges, where they've completely are able to cut out the royalties, and it's more about the flip, which I feel really bad for creators. I'm a creator myself. I sell NFTs. I would be upset if I was kind of cut out of my royalties. I put in the time, I put in the effort to put out this art. And if people are trading it, then why can't I get a few bucks from that? This has been a big reason why a lot of people have come into the NFT space, was because they wanted to have this ability to be able to be a part of their work forever. Major artists, I have a painting in this room. The artist, if I resell this to another person, that artist does not get any percentage of that. They're not given the value from their work. That's why NFTs are so big. Well, not just that reason, but there's a lot of other reasons. Now, we have LooksRare kind of taking this opportunity and creating something different. What they're trying to do is trying to give a way to get royalties to the creators just a little different. So their protocol fees, basically when you buy an NFT on LooksRare, 2% went to LooksRare, and then another X% went to the creator for their royalties. Now, what LooksRare is trying to do is, instead of doing 2% once you buy your NFT and all of that goes to LooksRare and no royalties at all, they're adding an extra 0.5%. So that way, the extra 0.5% can go to the creators if they have a receiving wallet address. So it's basically I don't want to say glorified, but kind of a glorified royalty. They even said before this, it's not our place to say who deserves royalties or how much, but if you want artists and creators to be able to go all out, do cool sheesh, and give back, they probably need your support. They wrote, yes, we said that. This update is an evolution to our previous stance, and it's not something we're taking lightly. The industry is trending towards zero royalties, but it's our responsibility to support creators with the new landscape. So they even said LooksRare is not the first marketplace to offer zero royalty trading, and they are the first zero royalty marketplace to still support creators by directly sharing protocol fees. All right, you got to give them credit for trying. I give them credit for trying 100%. I still believe that people should get royalties. It just saddens me a little bit. But look at this. Shout out to NFT Now. I did have the CEO of NFT Now on my show last week, Matt Medved. Basically, Reddit launched some NFTs. They've been around since July, though. They had a new drop. Reddit avatar NFTs generated over $2.5 million in one day. This was incredible to me. I was just like, wow, NFTs are popping off. And a lot of people were kind of upset about this one because they were renaming NFTs digital collectibles. But I don't see why that's a bad thing, in the sense of, the word or acronym NFT kind of scares people and it deters people because it makes you feel like you have to be smart. When it's just technology, it's just a digital collectible. It's just a piece of property on the blockchain. I guess calling them digital collectibles really did help. And now they generated over $2.5 million in one day. It just goes to show, when you have the right layering behind it, when you have the community, it doesn't matter if it's a bear market or not. Things could still pop off. I'm really happy. There's a lot of, really great things that have happened in the past week of crypto. There have been a few hard things going on in the week of crypto with, people fighting on Twitter, SBF under fire, and things like that. Elon has taken over Twitter, which was very, very zesty, very, very spicy. I enjoy reading all this stuff. I enjoyed knowing all of this. It's all really important for what's to happen in the future. Is this good for crypto? Is Elon's takeover good for crypto? I hope so. I think it is, especially seeing CZ's interview this morning. It made me really bullish. It made me happy. I was happy to see all of it. There's so much going on in this world, but all we have to know is why we're here and why we're in Bitcoin. Someone in the chat, what's up, friends? Bullish Bradley, what time is your show with David Gokhshtein? Central Time. So it's 7:30 Eastern. It should be 6:30 Central, if I'm correct. Here's the link. I could grab a link. Give me a moment. Let me grab that for you. Yeah, it's at 7:30 p.m. Eastern tonight. It's going to be a really great show. I'm really excited. David Gokhshtein has been on my show, I don't even know how many times. He's so funny. We're one of the same. We're both from Brooklyn. We both like our Penn and Tico heroes. If you guys know about Penn and Tico, it's a good place. They have bagels. They got bread up in there. All of that. Here's the link for you, Bradley. Tune in. Ooh, I almost didn't show you guys. Okay, uno momento. Hold on. You guys got to see this. I'm so excited. So on top of the live stream tonight, we also have an NFT auction. Let me drop that for you guys right here. There we go. Guys, hilarious. This is called Twerkoween with David Gokhshtein. I'll drop that link for you guys in the chat right now. So one of one NFT literally starts at basically $0, 0.1 wax, which really is only a few cents. So definitely jump in this auction if you can. You have a few wax, just bid, see what happens. It's a one of one NFT. There won't be more than one NFT out there. This is my only Halloween NFT going out for this year. I know last year I had a bunch of really sick art, but this year, my artist, I couldn't get in touch with the same artist. And, granted, this artist is amazing and I love her so much. So I appreciate her coming through for me and creating something super, super cool. I'm really excited about it. I think it's pretty hilarious. Twerkoween with David Gokhshtein. Please bid on this later. Take a look at it. Just get festive. You know what I mean? We'll be live again 7:30 tonight. I'm really excited. I'm happy to spend Halloween with you guys. It's a Monday night. Not a lot of people are going out. I'm a nerd. I'm at home anyway. So let's have fun together. I'm going to be wearing a different costume later. So, I've done a lot today for you guys. I'm going all out. I feel like, a model or something. I had my other costume on before, the t-shirt that said too lazy to get a Halloween costume. Now I'm a baseball player throwing some curveballs at you in the crypto in the crypto news, doing a lot out here. And then I have another costume later, but it's all things I love to do. Don't forget that I do love every single one of you out here, every single one of you watching this show right now, sitting with me right now. Even if you're watching the replay, then hello, friends. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. It makes me so happy to do this every single day, and I'm about to cry. Why am I getting emotional? I don't know. I'm so happy. I appreciate you guys so much. Happy Halloween, Andrew. Happy Halloween to everybody in the chat. Oh my gosh, I'm going to cry. I really love what I get to do every day. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm happy that we got to do a really cool recap. Kelly Boy, much love. I'm sending hugs to all of you. If you guys want to send me a $5 super chat, I'll give you a dedicated hug before I leave. But definitely, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, share out this stream. Follow me on every platform that you could. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Lamotive. I don't even know what I'm on anymore. Facebook. Guys, I created a Facebook. I'm really out here right now with the millennials and like my dad's friends out here. I'm on Facebook. Oh, Bull, you'll send a chocolate croissant to me? Thank you. So let me tell you guys about a bakery near me. I know this is very off topic and I'm emotional. I'm just all over the place. There's a bakery near me where they had, and I'm telling you, because I'm a croissant connoisseur, the best chocolate croissant you'll ever have in your life. Take a bite, it's like melts in your mouth. Best thing ever. Now, thank you, shrinkflation. Thank you, the Fed and the money printer going, brrr, because now the croissants used to be this big. It used to be something you could eat for breakfast. Now, the chocolate croissant is still $5, which is God ridiculous. And it's like this big. It's the size of my pinky finger. You know how small my pinky finger is? It looks small. It is. It is. And that's the size of my chocolate croissant now. I'm upset. Not happy. Oh, Kelly boy, you gave me a $10 super chat and it's like, happy Halloween? Ah, thank you so much. Hugs. Dedicated hug for Kelly boy. Mwah. You get a bonus kiss too, because I'm just so happy to give you super chat. I'm so happy. That just made me so happy. Thank you so much. Oh, Matt. GG Facebook. Yeah, follow me. Randi Hipper on Facebook. RandiHipper. That's my name, by the way. Randi. It's nice to meet you all. Definitely. Thank you. Hugs for you too, Kelly boy. John Germain. Hi, John. Much love to John too. John's always here. So much love for John. Thank you guys again for coming. I know this has been a longer show than usual. I'm just so happy that I get to do this every day and that I got to share the Weekly Zest with you. The Weekly Zest. We were here for the Weekly Zest. I have to go. I have so much to do today. Chicken cutlets need to be made. I'm making chicken cutlets for Halloween. Trick-or-treating in my own kitchen. I'm so happy. I need chocolate. I think I'm going to go out and get chocolate right now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Please, guys, if you're available, if you want to hang out with me, then come back at 7:30 tonight, where I'll be hanging with David Gokshin. It's Twerkoween with David Gokshin. No, I won't be twerking on the show, but maybe we'll get David too. Do you guys want to see David twerk? Go put it in the live chat for the next show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll see you guys at 7:30 p.m. tonight. Don't forget about Twerking with David Gokshin 101 NFT hitting the NFT auction block 8:15 p.m. tonight Eastern time. Please, guys, tune in. Thank you to everyone in the chat. Much love to every single one of you. Have a great day. I'll see you later. Happy Halloween. Happy 14th birthday to Satoshi's white paper. Later. Stay zesty. Peace.